Hello, the Brew Crew, and welcome to a new stream here with my Arsenal series. So yeah, welcome back, and here we are again. I uploaded, or I made it official anyway, the last part, because I thought, oh, I'm not going to complain about quality or anything. I just wanted to have up and not be anything specific or whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I might just, or I could tweet out here, of course. So let me just streaming from now and 2 hours about, or something like that. So yeah, I'm going to actually stream here, and we are hopefully I'm going to be able to take us through here season 6. So yeah, it seems sadly that my internet is struggling now. It might be just because they play on Spotify there. So we will meet Manchester City. I played some matches since the last time here. Let's just see here. We lost that match. I think I played the Stoke match 3-0 there. We ended there, and then I got a draw against Wolf. Really disappointing. I was hoping for so much more here. So yeah, we should have won that match as usual. Should win those sort of matches. Southampton, we were not great in this match, so we were lucky to get the draw there. And then against Porto, we actually managed to win, but it did not really matter because we only scored 1 goal. So yeah, we had to win the match with like 3 goals if we're going to make it through, and yeah, it was not enough. And Stoke in the league, Patrick Roberts scoring there, and then recently Huddersfield, Chris Manning have started scoring again, so very nice. And then we have the Carabao semi-final against Cardiff. So Cardiff, they are just Ryan Giggs is manager though, but they are just middle in the championship, but still doing as good as or semi-final in the Carabao Cup. So yeah, I'm hoping at least that we can, as you can see there, we have been sort of more stable recently after changing the tactic. I think, was it in this match? Never mind. I don't know where I find it. No, I don't want to see match report. And actually we are 4th now, so we have if we win this match, we are in good position to actually finish 4th as well, because we meet in Manchester City. If we lose here, they are going to leapfrog us or whatever. We're still 2 points away only, so very good. I don't know what happened, or I guess it would not matter if a team that's already won or already are top 4 wins Champions League. I think nothing is going to happen. It's not like we are going to get Champions League then or whatever. So yeah, then line up like this against City. Jill, Klein is back, De Glick, Milinkovic, Lungo, Davis. Yeah, we are playing a diamond 4-4-2 here. Roberts as inverted winger, Kelvin as a wide midfielder, wide playmaker, De Graaf as advanced playmaker, and then we have Cotrone and Mayral up top here. Mayral is going to play as a complete forward there. So yeah, and hopefully we'll manage to go through here, or to actually do a really good game. And I'm sorry, but I don't know, it's sort of either having the fan on that's really high, or having the window open. I think the fan sounds more, because you probably can hear the washing machine in a way, and it would have been awful as well with the fan here, even if I had that before. So it's just since it's so hot, it's just a matter of what to choose, really. I don't want too many background noise, but sometimes you can't make it perfect or whatever. And I like to stream on yeah, this feels like a good time. It's still sort of almost evening, but it's not like super late either, so I feel like if we manage to take 70 points, but probably going to need to take more. But as you can see, Hull is just there are definitely a top 5 here now establishing, or I guess it's just been this top 5, because all the other teams are just way off. And Calvin scores here. De Glick with the assist, or with the free kick there, and we lead 1-0 there. Or no, De Graaf, of course. De Glick just headed it down there. And Calvin, he's worked pretty good actually as the left wing. He can surprisingly play there. So yeah, I will try him out there, because yeah, I believe both Alex Thomas and Feart both get injured, and I tried to actually look so I could bring in Mosakin, but sadly we could not even bring him back, so we had to work with what we have here. And now we are actually no points either to Liverpool, and I saw both City and Liverpool are both in Champions League. Oh, that's not great goalkeeping, sadly, Jill. That's not great goalkeeping. But oh well, still 1-1, so it's not awful. I would just like to not lose this, and it's surprising if we actually manage to get a draw and a victory. But I guess it is not as dominating on this same as in real life. So you can actually win against them. I mean, Liverpool could win against them, so it's not like they are impossible to win against. No one of our strikers really done it great. Might get Balotelli in, because he's better as a poacher. And might get Gomez as well in, because Klein is not done it great. So hopefully it will be a little bit better at least. And we have, as you could see, there's 7 matches. We might play through the summer window. I might just make Wenger do all the transfers as such. But or probably going to try to sell Mosaki. I don't know. I hope it's not going to sell any. I'm a little bit worried of Remco de Graaf going out, since Barcelona has been so interesting, but he signed a longer contract for a while ago. Signed like 3 years or whatever, so I mean, maybe he doesn't even want to go to Barcelona, who knows. They just want to be a front figure. Oh, Lungo away. Bernardo Silva, I'm worried. This doesn't look great, and not great either when Jill actually did do sort of miss there. That you're not very confident in his ability today. Unfortunately, Remco doesn't, the graph doesn't fit in the system, so I don't know. We might need to sell him anyway. I mean, we have Jakobsen as an offensive midfielder, so it might be for the better actually to still sell them. Or we might just try to retrain some of the players here. I will get Wilshire in. Jorn Ballarin. I don't like him because we know he can score goals and he is a wonder kid for sure. And then we have him as well, Gabriel Jesus. Harry Winks. What a weird signing for City. Just very strange. So yeah, we are way better than Hull, so we don't, neither us or Manchester City have to worry about Hull. As you can see, Tottenham, they were like 10th, so I believe Walter Senge even got sacked because they were like in the middle of the table and that was not good enough. So they've gotten in a new manager, and I believe I have after this season 2-year contract left. So we will see, and I will see as well if, I don't know, Wenger might, I don't know, he might leave, but hopefully it will. Oh man, are you fucking kidding with me? Oh cool. Okay, if they have been like superb dominating here, but they have not. We have had way more chances, or way more, but we have more. It's been a really close game, so that's just annoying and stupid. Doesn't reflect the match in any sense, but well. It's well so annoying that we won the match away in the league, but we lost the match at home. Makes no sense. Should be able to win. We should not win away. I'm pretty sure that we... Yeah, here. 1-0. We had the pressure off. I don't know why we managed to win that and not... not this match. But it was sort of in the cards after actually being pretty good. I was kind of almost expecting it since, yeah. Ivanov might bring in here, might actually do some changes. I still want Jay Wilson there. Coquelin. Yeah, bring up some. I think Christian Flores. Terry Mutley is going to as well be in the squad next season, so I'm just Lelico. It's probably also going to be a player since he's good fitness there, and he could work both as a defender and defensive midfielder. So I don't know. I might not sign any specific player for next season. And then we have Ainsley Maitland Niles. I know he doesn't look that great, but I feel like he deserves a first game because now he's actually played, or this season he actually played in Premier League. So finally, I believe first season he played pretty good there. So, and he could work pretty good since he can play almost every single position. It could actually work pretty well to have him there. Chris Manning, Balotelli, Yak probably, and don't know really. I think we will just continue forward here a little bit and see what will happen. So yeah, I'm at least hoping that we can go through. Would be awful if, especially if it is against Cardiff, not to win here. Okay, decreased. Yeah, I don't know why. We might need to sell some players because our economic... I mean, it only says secure right now. So our economic situation is not that great, so we might need to sell even a player. I don't know if this new owner doesn't have that much money as the old owner, and I believe he did take a loan just to be able to purchase the club, so yeah, that's not great. So we might need to actually sell a lot of players, and I don't think if we might sign someone. I have, who was it? Valverde, I believe was called, is a Barcelona player from beginning here, future signing. Federico Valverde, 24 years old, pretty good center midfielder, can play defensive midfielder as well, so he's pretty good all around. So we're going to bring him in for the next season. But else I don't really know. It might just be that I'm going to sell a lot of players to not go kaput, but this prediction doesn't look great either. At the end of this season, yeah, we are going to be 33 million. Is it in debt or loss? Trump is predicting to fail. Trump is predicting to. Oh, that's not great. Oh, Premier League. I don't understand this. Club is predicting to fail Premier League wage rise regulation, but we can play in Premier. I don't know. So we could get like minus points in the league. I don't really understand how that works. It just shows you that financial fair play is maybe not that great if we not even are suspended in Europe. I guess we will see. I mean, it's not like I have lowered the wages. It's not that doesn't seem like to be the problem. Maybe it's just all the signings here, because as you can see, it's still gone down. It was really high before. I guess I overspent before, maybe. That's the only reason I can see really right now. So hopefully we can win at, or it's probably not going to give us that much money, but still. And if we reach Champions League, of course, we get some TV money, so that might also be really good for the club. Alex Thomas, and who will we have as a Marcelo? Yeah, why not? We'll try out here, and Joe Gomez. Kelvin, Remco. This is the annoying part. We can only take one of these. Milinkovic. Yeah, Milinkovic. There we go. And let's see. Oh, I know the position here is not great, but I will retrain most of the players for next season. But yeah, we just change tactics here in the middle of the season, so it's not like the team is super suited right now for this, but I think we've been more balanced. Favorite best player in this team, or just in general, I don't know. In this team it would probably be Remco, because he is a world-class player. Or Alex Thomas. I mean, Manning is pretty good as well. Really good physical stats there. I like Bonaventura in Milan. Yeah, I'm a Milan fan. Yeah, Remco here. really good free kick taken and all around really good. Only 22 years old. So yeah, hopefully we will be able to keep this, but I don't know, since we have I guess I still have lowered these dudes' wages with like 60,000 or something like that. So yeah, I feel like the wages are not that high now, but it might just be overspending. I believe Isco had like a wage that was, I can't remember how much it was, but it was over almost 1 million. I had him before 2-3 seasons ago or something like that. Oh, they have 4 regions, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and seeing it doesn't actually. Garrett Wilson and Jay Wilson look similar, but it's just so confusing because they are not born the same day. I'm pretty sure he's born 15th of May, and he's born July the 10th. So I don't understand why they have a similar name. They have a similar, but it doesn't either say that they are playing the Worthing and Garrett Wilson, and they did infield. I don't know where that is, but yeah, I don't understand if there are. I mean, they can't be twins, but they are brothers. But they are born so. They are not born the same day, but they are born such a same year. It's just weird because they look so similar, and did both get in the same youth intake. I was trying to just check that because I thought they were first twins, but then I checked and they're not born the same day, so yeah. I don't know the thing about them, but I really want to. They're really talented and really good there, Englishmen, so great to see. Gomez, hopefully Wilson. Oh no, Morgan. Oh, Wilson has been great in goal though. This is the semi-final. Oh no, I don't want to lose against Cardiff. Cardiff is in championship. I don't care if this is the semi-final. I was hoping that we would win this and go to the final, and there we would meet Manchester United, but now it doesn't seem that way. In Champions League, we went to the first knockout round, but I lost 3-0 in the first leg, and then we just won 1-0, so it wasn't enough. Ah, man. Cochone. I don't trust Cotrone. He's just inconsistent as hell. I thought he would be a really good poacher. And in the FA Cup, I was unlucky and got to meet Manchester United, and they are dominated. They are crushing the league. Were even worse than Manchester City. It's just insane. I believe they haven't lost any single match through the season. I believe they have 1 draw. I might show you just right after this match. I mean, for God's sake, we should do better here. I don't care that Cardiff has done it brilliantly. We should still do it better. Never mind then, don't show me the highlight. And the graph, I mean, it's not been great here, so I don't Kelvin. This is awful. Might just like I did in the Champions League. Then we scored the goal after all. Put up all the positions here a little bit higher, even if the team gets pretty long or whatever. Milinkovic. It might be more solid with Milinkovic in the middle here. I hate the IndyCar World Cup. Yeah, it's 3.3, I'm pretty sure of. But I didn't. It was not or not the January transfer, because we did not have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang here, so or Aubameyang. I always say wrong with his name, but I tried to sign him twice. His contract is going up. He still doesn't want to join Arsenal. I don't understand, since he's wanted to join us or joined Arsenal in real life. So I don't really understand that. Oh, Manning, what a chance! We have a lot of chances, but we are not taking them. I feel like that's been the trend recently. Cassano. It's not Antonio Cassano, it's Federico Cassano. Alex Thomas goes through and scores! So, draw here. I don't know if we're going to win, and I should say Hamsik, Armino, my team here, we won Europa League last season, so that was why we got to Champions League this season. It was not because we were great in the league, because we finished 7th. So I feel like if I wouldn't have won the Europa League, I would have probably got sacked. So and also I've been like, what is it, 7th, 3 seasons in a row. So yeah, but this season in Premier League we're doing pretty good, or we are 5th, so far, with what is it, 6 matches to go, I think. So it looks pretty good. So we will have the season ending. I think I will at least break through that, maybe even. Oh, Catrone! You have to score there. I've seen so many times not scoring. I mean, I signed them to be a poacher, so I'm kind of disappointed that we have definitely played a little bit better, that's for sure. After these changes, the graph, we have a lot of yellow cards. The graph, and I might actually go for a usual 4-4-2 just for some more stability, and I feel like the graph plays better in that more deep lying role or whatever. And Wilshere has not been awful, but I feel like Remco has more world class right now. I really like Jack Wilshere. He's definitely done it good all the season, and both him and Ramsey, I'm kind of surprised no one of them has really complained of not getting too much football. I tried to still bring them in now and then, but they mostly has been rotation option this season. I mean, come on, Alex Thomas, then Remco, Cotrone, Coquelin, De Graaf, Alex Thomas. It is close. So darn close all the time. I don't want to go to extra time though. We're dominating here. But it seems like we can't score a second goal here, sadly. Milinkovic, we have definitely been better defensively as well. Wilson. To the other Wilson. It would be fun if I got the Owen Wilson here or whatever now. Oh, great there, De Graaf. Cotrone. Okay, it might actually be extra time. Great. I might actually check after this match because I'm so impressed by. Oh, they will score like a top team. I'm so surprised and impressed by Cardiff. They really put up a game here. Yeah, hopefully they will not score this last minute here, but you never know. Okay, Wilson, very nice there, and hopefully that's that. Manning, who else is better? He's better than Cotrone. I might sell Cotrone because I like him, but I feel a little bit like, what is he called now that I had? I can't remember, but I feel like Cotrone should be, or even if he has good potential, he doesn't get that. He's sort of just a good Premier League player and not too much more. Poor Balotelli doesn't. Yeah, he's probably not going to be able to play the final there. So unknown it says, but yeah, I don't know why it says unknown, because Manchester United won the league there, or won the semi-final. So they won against Huddersfield. That is, yeah, they're bottom, but still. And then in Carabao Cup, Oxford. Okay, I guess it was not that impressive. Nottingham Forest, I guess it's still Oxford. Just, so I guess you don't have to go through that many matches to actually go long in the League Cup. But oh well, we can still win a title. I hope that we will be able to do this season. So yeah, Manchester United. Okay, 3 draws, but still 29 victories or matches won and 3 draws. 10 goals conceded, and they scored 92 goals. That's pretty good. We have not conceded that many goals this season. 25, as you can see, mostly just against top team there, and 57. I feel like, yeah, offensively we're not that great, but we're definitely better than last season where we conceded 54 goals. So it's getting better and better, I guess. It's weird as well. I thought, since we have a fitness coach that's also called Wilson, so I thought it was his son's, but it's probably not like that. I don't think that Football Manager can generate. Yeah, Reece Nielsen. I could show you him. Sadly, he's not developed as much as I hoped, and I mean, he's not bad, but he's not. I don't know. Maybe I should have just had him in the first. Yeah, he's been loaned out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not done that bad in Championship, but sadly he needs the Premier League. It still says he's a good player, but I'm not sure. He's 23. And what is he? He's a left winger, and we have my both regions here. Jamie Firth, probably going to just make an appearance. Yeah, Firth is already better in this 20, and then Alex Thomas. Where do we have him? There we have him, and he is also better. And both of these are also. I don't know. What's Reece Nelson from the beginning? Own project. I might. Yeah, it was that. So He's still, let's see, yeah, he still have a contract to 2026, so who knows, but yeah, sadly it's not developed as much as I hoped. Yeah, it's probably yeah, Chris Manning here, or I played with my, or had my Remco graph is great. Well then, Chris Manning, I love this because we have a lot of own product here. Guy Criswell I just brought in here is wingback left with Chris Manning. It's really good finishing, 19 finishing, compulsory 14, and I love his red hair as well. It's almost, don't know. No, he's not. He doesn't have Irish heritage. Jay Wilson, just, he's only 19 and still really decent. Really good pace, I believe. Yeah, really good acceleration and pace for being a central defender. I just love that we have a lot, and I just want to keep bringing in all these guys. Remco is actually considered as a it's actually considered on project just because he got here this early, and the same with De Glick. He also got here like one of the first, when he was 18, so he's only 23 still, so that's insane. I wonder if we can, I never understand, can we, you should be able to see awards when they're golden boots, Kalinic, that's surprising, Lewandowski, and what is it called, Mappe, or yeah, we can't. Yeah, I think I don't have anyone here, but where do we find that? I wonder where we find world-class player or whatever. I don't know where to find it really. Is it here? No? Is it there? We have awards. Okay. Pablo Dybala in Real Madrid, 28. Messi. I believe Messi retires this season. Mbappe, yeah, it's mostly has been Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo there. European Golden Boy. Actually, I think this is for the top scorer, right? I think that was the reason. Because he scored actually 17 goals if it was in Europa League. Or I don't know if it was just all combined or whatever. So he actually won that. And then we have Waterloo. I don't know. Golden Shoe. Or I don't know. Golden Boy. I don't know. Is this just for someone that is telling Golden Shoe? Yeah, this is probably for the top scorer. Harry Kane in Liverpool. That's insane. And then Mbappe and Dybala, Suarez. Wow, Jovetic being 30 years old, scoring 27 goals. That's pretty good for Monaco. Still, the France League is not that great. I believe, yeah, the top league is actually England, and then Spain, and then Italy, and Germany is 4th there. So pretty interesting. But I have a lot of talented players. So, oh, I should have rest players. I forgot that. Usually do it, so I don't know. No, everyone might be real tired or whatever. So Everton in the league. Where is Everton then? They are 13th. I will probably think over for the next season if I will make any, because now I'm using the same tactics home and away, so I don't know. I actually have Butland and Musakin here. Butland, he's been pretty good, but it's not, he can't be, it's probably not going to be any better. And then Musakin is really good, but I wanted to use my own projects there, so yeah, I might get Musakin, but I feel like he's worked better on the wing. He can play as a striker as well, but I don't know. So I guess we will line up with the starting players here. De Glick, he was almost about to go out when I missed out on Champions League. Yeah, last season he was on loan to Milan, but I managed to actually restore faith in him and managed to give him a new contract and all. That was very nice. And Coquelin, you can win a title this season. He wanted to win a title, so hopefully I'll win a title for him. Oh, Catrone. This is the problem as well. We have no one that's scoring. Top scorer with 15 goals, but we need someone to score more goals. I know. I should probably have just kept to one players that actually start most of the matches here. Wilshire and Patrick Roberts, Remco on bench. Ivanov's been pretty good, even if it's just playing in the as the back, or not the backup player, just what to call, yeah, from loan from Liverpool. So I don't want to give it too much game time and develop too much. Yeah, we meet Manchester United. Well, okay, it is on Wembley. And I think we were in the... I might just check here. I think we were in some finals here. I think first year FA Cup, yeah, Manchester United as usual. Be annoying. And then we were in the Carabao Cup semi-final, I believe. One season here. Here we was in quarterfinal Europa League. Yeah, here we were in the semi-final, so it's our it's our third final. So one against Benfica there, lost against Manchester United, and now Manchester United. So we have can take revenge against them. Hopefully that is what is going to happen. Oh my God, Everton has been really poor this season. They were really good last season, almost fighting there with us. Yeah, there is the last season, and we at least finished before Tottenham, but only 57 points. So yeah, Everton was just 2 points away from Champions League, actually, I believe. Yeah, the season before they were third, surprisingly. So Di Matteo, he did not do that bad actually to begin with, but just this recent season he was not that great. And yeah, we have Mahrez as well. I don't know if it showed him. He's really good technical, but I don't know. It's a little bit too much money to just have him on the bench there. I mean, it's probably going to be this, or he's injured. That's why I don't have him on the bench. It's forgetting stuff like that. And they have Sandro, I believe he scored so many goals, so for some season he scored like 20 goals or something, or like 25 goals or something ridiculous like that. So And they have Pesola, which I had as a left back before, but I felt like he was not star quality. And that's probably what we need. Still in the defense, we have some good players. Lungo, I guess, is the most world-class player here. I mean, it's not bad. And you can see, yeah, our defense has just gotten better as well, because as you could see, we do 25 goals conceded this season compared to last season where we conceded 55. So that's a huge difference. We've also been way more solid after going to this 4-4-2 diamond here. Oh, that's a poor pass though. Milinkovic, Longo, Alex Thomas, Chris Manning. Manning goes through, and it's a penalty. Borja Mayoral with the penalty to take here. Chelsea is leading against Watford. And he puts it into the net, of course. 14th goal. Sadly, almost all my strikers been. They've had a poor run of form, or they have had injuries, and that's just the main thing. I feel like we are better than Liverpool, and we should have been able to get fourth. I don't know. I need to. We might meet Liverpool. I can't remember, or if we already met them both times in the league so far. Sandro, St. Janssen, awful. I guess no. I am playing a control. That's not great. And of course a corner. I always concede corners. But still, I was mostly just happy for this season actually being better in the league as well. And being all around way better just in all tournaments. Wheelchair. It's weird, but I don't think that anyone of our wingers really done it great, so I might just do the double switch there. Get Kelvin in and get Roberts. Patrick Roberts, he has been brilliant and has done like 13 assists this year, but recently he's been a little bit not in such a good form, a little bit invincible and not shown. So Ivanov is actually taking the chance here, and now he's contributing to our 2-1 goal here. His cross is put in there, and then Kelvin with the shot, and Borja Mayoral on the rebound there, and yeah, he had the open goal, so it was no worries. So the changes make a difference here. Great to see. Wonder, does Liverpool as well play? No? Okay, never mind. I don't think Manchester United has won so far, but it's probably pretty close to winning the league. No, Sandro always scored against me. I feel like there's no way to stop him. I mean, maybe I should just sign him so I don't have to worry about them. Then put them in the reserves. Wheelchair has not been great. Coquelin has a yellow card. Casano, Borja Mayoral. Losing the ball there. Win back the ball then. Oh, greater Coquelin wins back the ball. Kelvin. Oh. Ivanov. Oh, great cross into Chris Manning, and we lead 3-2. I don't know. This match has been so iffy. We've not been that good defensively either. So the Glick, feel like he's a little bit. I might sell him just because he's very inconsistent. I feel like sometimes he can do it really good, but it's really inconsistent with his match performances. Manning, Borja Mayoral, Manning, Ivanov, man of the match probably, with yeah, at least 2 assists and then 1 goal here. I don't know. I wanted to sign him, but I feel like Liverpool wants like 100 million or something like that, ridiculously. Kelvin Lungu. So 4-2, hopefully. Concentrate here, not any sloppiness. Malinkovic, good in the defense. Coquelin, Manning, Borja Mayoral. He scores again. He might be actually top scorer for us in the league, I believe now. Yeah, he scored a hat-trick here, so I believe he had 5 goals or something like that in the league, and now he has 8 at least. It's sort of at least consistent. I think he's going to score at least 10 goals this season in the league. So yeah, but we need someone that, or I almost feel like you have to have that someone that can win the goal scoring. Can be top of the goal scoring team. I mean, Manning could potentially be that in the future. It's just he did not start that many matches in the beginning because I had so many strikers. I have Cartrone and Balotelli and Mosakin and such, so yeah. I guess we have better goal difference now as well than Liverpool, so that's very nice. Sandro, bring it in here, but it's probably not going to happen too much. I mean, that's great offensive football to see us scoring 5 goals. I know Everton was not in a great form, but still, they were a little bit. Were not superbly. I mean, he was already injured. Oh, did I? Yeah, I guess I, by mistake, did put him on. Okay, we will at least play Europa League next season, so it's nice to see. Hopefully, it can even be Champions League. It's sort of unfortunate because we got into a really bad run of forms where we could not win anything, and that messed up the plans, because we have been like second almost full season, but here in like after a little bit more than half of the season in the early spring we dropped down, but now we are back on track or whatever. Okay, Liverpool, Hull. That's actually a pretty tough home game still. Hull has a lot of money. They have rich owners. They can win against anyone, but sadly they did not. 8 days to go. Oh, and how convenient, or yeah, how incredible coincidence. We next match is against Liverpool. So we had Liverpool, Hull, Manchester United, Burnley, Aston Villa. Those 2 matches, the 2 last matches, are pretty easy, but Manchester United, that's not fun. I guess 2 of them is at home at least. I hope at least when we can get a draw. If we win, it would be excellent, but I don't see it happening. Or is we might actually check on form here. No, for God's sake, can I just see here? Last 5 matches. Okay, Liverpool has drawn 2, won 2, lost 1, and we have about the same then. Let's see, how are we? We are pretty good away though. We have won 10th, which is like 3rd best, and drawn 3, lost 4. At home we are not as good. Liverpool are they've not lost a single match at home, so this might be a little bit scary. I don't know if we should even no, I'm not going to expect me to win this. If we get a draw, it's pretty good still, because then we are in the reaching this, and we have City after all. Who does City meet? Because we actually near a City. City and West Ham. Yeah, this schedule doesn't look that difficult. I guess they have some bottom teams like Leicester and Brentford, and they have a lot of matches, but I don't see them dropping points. Liverpool had, yeah, we might actually have the most difficult. Chelsea have Manchester United left, but elsewhere mostly middle teams, so yeah, sadly I think we will finish 5th actually. But you never know. Would be lovely if we could finish 4th as well for Coquelin, because he's probably going to leave, and might be some other play as well. I don't know. Nathan Klein, his real drop down is just 3rd right back, but he's been so solid. I mean, he's even done a better season this season. It's been so solid. He might not be the most eye-catching or best offensive right back ever, but he's just so solid. He never really do a bad game, and that is what I really like. Strong defensive right backs and left backs. I'd rather have actually a right or a left back that doesn't even contribute anything offensively than have someone like Bellerin that does defensive mistakes and such. Okay, free player in the team of the league. It's at least very exciting that there are 2 of this top. I mean, Manchester United as well in the league as well left. Liverpool focus on Matip and Bonucci. Maybe not the fastest defenders there. And Rodriguez. Yeah, we might actually push their defense because they are not that fast. Let's see here. Chris Manning, of course. Borja Mayoral, he scored a hat-trick, so would be weird not to take him out. I don't know Patrick Roberts. It depends if Mars can play here. Milinkovic. No, damn it. I mean, it says that the click is the best, but I think actually Gomez is more consistent, so play there. And Casano is definitely the best right back and very good defensively as well, so probably going to put him there, and then or Nathan Klein is even injured, so we can't even put him have him there. And Jill. And Alex Thomas scored 9 goals, so he's still really superb there. A lot of goals. This is away, so I'm probably going to steal Coquelin is good for the away matches, and Tom Davis are more good in the home matches where we need a more creative player or more deep lying. It's sort of, he can work as a Reist as well, pretty good, so yeah, having sort of different players, that's very nice. Okay, Chelsea against PSG, and then no, Chelsea against Barcelona, and then we have more matches. That's probably for the best for us. Even if I'm not, it would be weird if Manchester United just bottle it. They lead the league with, how much is it now? 19 points. It probably, yeah, they've already won the league. How uninteresting, really. Already in April. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Champions League would be great for our economic situation, so I hope that we can manage to do it. And I mean, we've been mostly just fourth position or better, so I feel like we deserve that. But it's, I mean, Maris is more, he's better off scoring goals than Patrick Roberts, so yeah. It's right. I did not thought to use wheelchair so much, but he's better in the position. What else can I say? Might actually not even bring in Remco, which is strange, but Kelvin has been pretty good, so I'll probably put him there. And then we need a left defender. Longo. Marcelo. Fabregas. Okay, Remco, you're going to be here still. Let's do this. And as you can see here, Casano is developing pretty nicely. Only 21 years old, and it's actually really good defensively as well, and good pace as well. Good speed there. I'm just... it's not the best either to play with Joe Gomez just because he meets his former team. Just feel like all the time when you have a player that's playing against their former team, they never do a good game, whatever, at least for my players. Almost the opposite for the, because I don't know how many times I've seen a former player, like what was he called now, sold him, one of the yeah, Alex Sanchez. It was not him that I was thinking about. It was someone else. Danny Welbeck. I don't know how many times he scored against us. It's just insane. I mean, they are like unstoppable. Why do they have Sasa? He's not even good, or I guess he's decent, but still weird signing. 28.5 million. You're insane. You're insane. Manchester United. I mean, sure, Sasa is a good player, but he's not 28 million. 28.5 million. He's probably would cost it in real life. for a team to sign, but still, I don't know. Well, it's strange. Football Manager is strange, and well, it's strange. I almost feel like the world has gone the way of Football Manager or whatever. Because you could earlier, or when I played Football Manager, or some years ago, see that this sort of high wages or high values on high what is it called, transfer sums. Frankesi, Keita, they have a lot of African players. Matip, Keita, Kisi, and Mane. And Kun, I might just show you Kuni here. He's actually a really talented Frenchman. They signed pretty early on, just like us signing Remco there. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous for this match. Because I don't know what to expect, really. Would be great if we win here. Alex Thomas, show me what... Oh, yes, we should pressure. I forgot. We should pressure the defense because they are not that fast. And now I actually saw that Trent Alexander-Arnold as well is in half injured as well. Oh, they don't have Harry Kane. He's probably injured then, because they signed him. That's insane as well. Mane, Jones, Avobi. I was just thinking, don't score. I was just thinking because he has played with us and I sold him for like 36 million or something like that. Because even if Avobi is really good, he was not like a world-class player, so I thought, well, we were going to sell him because, yeah. And I mean, we can't, even if I like to have own produced player, we can't have like a squad of 30 players. In the end, we have to think about quality or who is the two best or whatever. Keita. Mane, Avobi, no, don't score, don't you dare score against your former team. Rodriguez, Bonucci, Keita, Curry, Keita, playing pretty good football here now, Liverpool, and they were good in the home in on Anfield, so I'm not confident that this Wilshere then with the corner here. Curry with the good defending. Coquelin out to Wilshere. Coquelin. Wilshere. Wilshere does Trent Alexander-Arnold. Alex Thomas and Chris Manning. He scores for days. He's just brilliant, Chris Manning. I love him. I want to marry that man. I just love his red hair, and well, it's just so random. And he has sort of a humsick mohawk. But it's weird. Sometimes they change appearance or change their like hairstyle or whatever. And one time Manning was like bald. It did not look that great. Myral, great save by Scuffet. No wonder why it was me who took him to England. Alex Thomas and Wilshere, we're just playing through them. It's like a knife through butter here. Very effective. They were actually, they had a lot of pressure in the beginning. Okay, I have to take a break here, but I will be back. I don't know how I will do. I might put these two together in like one video, but I will be back. So we'll have a break. I will be back for the continuation of this match and the continuation of the season. So yeah, see you soon again.